Hi guys, welcome back to another daily juggling tutorial. If you're new to the channel, I make these tutorials every single day, so please subscribe if you want to learn to juggle or if you're interested in other circus stuff. I'd like to thank Aretha for today's request. She wanted to learn the four ball, how to juggle four balls, and I am super happy to take requests and to teach that. If any of you would like to leave a request, or if Aretha, if you'd like to do another request, I'm more than happy to do them. So for four balls, I'll show you four balls first. Four balls looks like this. You may notice that it is two balls in each hand, and actually they don't cross whatsoever. Hopefully you can see this. So based on this, the very first thing you should learn for four balls is two balls in one hand. So I'm holding it as I usually would, as you would for three balls, and simply you're going to do this. The only thing to think about is you're throwing from the inside to the outside. So the height of them should be a little bit higher than you would throw three balls, but you know, just above the head, sort of around the height that these are, I think is good. And yeah, do that on both sides. The other thing to note is that my elbow is kind of quite tight to the side of my body, and my arm is just going like this. So yeah, practice that. That's the very first thing you should do. But please remember to throw the balls from the inside to the outside like that. So as opposed, don't do this, where they both go up in their column, and don't do this, throwing them from the outside to the inside. Make sure that you're throwing like that. You can juggle four balls all those ways, but I'm pretty sure this is the easiest to learn, so I think that's what you should do. Second exercise, still with two balls actually for now. All I want you to do is choose one hand that you're going to do two balls in. I'd say my right hand to start with, and you're going to throw from your left hand into the two ball pattern. So what you're going to do, you're going to throw like this. It's going to go up as you would, like just throwing a ball into this hand. It's going to come down how the ball would come down if you were juggling two balls. So it's going to come onto the outside, then throw that, and I start two balls. So it's going to look like this. Throwing up into two balls. Then you throw it back to that hand. And then what you're going to do, once you've got the idea of that, is do the same on the other hand. Throw one over, juggling that, throw it back. And then when you're getting the hang of this a little bit, take a third ball. Now you can practice going two balls in one hand, throwing it over, two balls in the other hand, throwing it over, and then you can do just two throws and then one throw. And what you have done here is a 4-2-3, which I have made a tutorial on. You're just doing it a little differently because you're throwing the ball to the outside. It's coming down, then you're throwing that with the hand. So the two ball pattern has already started when you throw here and it comes down. It's already begun, so then it's just into this. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, once you've done this, you are super good to go, and you've learned a new trick in the process. So the very last thing before moving on to four balls is a three ball pattern that's kind of like four balls. So all you're going to do is juggle four balls, but without one ball. This is just to get the timing of it. So you're going to throw with the two balls, throw that hand first. So you're going to just throw it up. Then the next hand you're going to throw is this hand. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you're going to add the third ball in. So 1, 2, 3, like this. So if I break that down, all I'm doing with this hand is, and all I'm doing with this hand is, so you just go 1, 2, 3, and then that is your four ball pattern. If this was one beat, like 1, 1, 1, 1, then you'd throw this on the half beat. So it'd be like, does that make sense? So try that in both hands. And then when you're ready, when you're comfortable with that, there's only one more step, one more piece to the puzzle. That is adding the fourth ball. And we're going to do exactly what we just did. So 1, 2, 3. And you can guess what the final step to keep this pattern going is. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, the same thing applies to, you know, as you would usually practice a trick. You don't have to catch them you don't have to worry about catching them on your first attempts. You can just get into the habit of throwing them up. So your mind and your body can understand how to throw the balls. So you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let that last one drop. And then you're breaking down the process even further. And the only thing you've got left to do is to catch it. You've done 4 throws and 3 catches. So there you go. You can then try a lot of these when you get to that point, and then build up slowly, 1 throw at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then when you get to 8, then you've done an official you've qualified the pattern. So that would be your target, but give this pattern, you know, like a week to start feeling like something. Don't get upset if you can't do it on the first day, but as I showed, there's a few different steps along the way to learning this trick. So thanks for watching. I hope that was useful. I would love to know how you're getting on, so leave me a comment. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like. The next video that I'm going to do is how to do 4 balls, the synchronous pattern. I did the async first because I think the async pattern is more of what I'd call the sort of like foundational, not what I'd call, what I think everyone would call the normal 4-ball cascade. That's like more of the foundational pattern than the synchronized one is. But anyway, thanks again for watching. See you guys tomorrow for the synchronous version, and good luck with today's trick.